Well, how do you do, my fellow movie fans? The Hollywood strike is over and the gates have been open of crazy movie news. It's only been about one day and stuff is getting wild. So what we're going to be discussing here today, guys, is we've got an update concerning Shrek 5. That's how you know the Hollywood is back in order. I'll be diving into a couple of details concerning the actor strike and then looking at all the projects that are now in the clear and are moving forward. This is everything from Deadpool 3, Venom 3, Mortal Kombat 2, Minecraft movie. Like, it's too much for me to handle. And you know, while I'm really happy that the actor strike finally got a fair deal and we can move forward with being excited for movie fans, I booked these next couple of days to go out of town and see family. I'm gonna be away from my desk when all the big movie news starts to happen. Kevin Feige, do not announce the Fantastic Four until I get back. So yeah, until like November 15th, if some giant big movie news happens and I don't make a video right away, don't call the police, don't go looking for my body. I'm just away from my desk and gonna be really slow to respond to the news. I'm sorry. And heck, on that note, let me know what movie you most want to hear news about now that the strike is over. I know people are dying for like the Fantastic Four casting. I want to hear something about Spider-Man 4. I made a post with a lot of horror movies that are in the works that I just want some sort of update on. These next couple days gonna be wild now. So let's just dive into the first piece of news, talking about the trailer for Inside Out 2. What a nice, pleasant surprise for Disney to grace us with this trailer. I really like the first Inside Out movie, and with this teaser trailer, they got me in. Even though this is the obvious direction for where to go in, Riley now growing up, being 13 years old, hitting puberty, and new emotions are starting to pour in, this movie has some potential to make you bawl your eyes out. You know what you was like as a cranky teen. Some of you still cranky. So with the teaser showing the headspace getting completely demolished, rebuilt, and then the tease of our first new emotion, anxiety, that is being voiced by Maya Hawke, the person who plays Robin in Stranger Things. I'm curious how the other emotions are going to come into play, because there was rumors from a couple of scoopers that the other emotions will be embarrassment, ennui, and envy. Those will be the people joining in along, and like I said, potential to do something great. I love buying a ticket for a Pixar movie knowing I could cry my eyes out at the end. I guess it's also worth talking about the saddest part of this movie. They did replace the voice actors for Bill Hader and Mindy Kaling. They're the ones who do Fear and Disgust. They're being replaced by Tony Hale and Liza Lapira, and that sucks. I liked those two actors before, but if those characters don't have that much of a speaking role, I'm sure I wouldn't notice, because I barely noticed in the teaser. How are you guys feeling about the first trailer for Inside Out 2, and are you excited for it? Moving on here, talking about Shrek 5. This is a movie that we've been told for years is in the works. It's coming. It's headed our way. Is it a reboot? Is it a continuation of the story we know and love? Are they going to change the art style? So many questions about this green ogre. And well, we got the smallest update yesterday when an NBC Universal employee listed on their LinkedIn profile. If you don't know what LinkedIn is, it's basically like Facebook, but for business people. And on their profile, they had listed Shrek 5 as being released in the year 2025. Once people started to notice this, and then it was buzzing online, the employee quickly deleted it off her profile. Now, is this 100% official confirmation? Oh, the movie's coming out in 2025? No, but I mean, she's an employee. She's in there. She must have had some sort of knowledge to put that in there and was even scared when she had to remove it. So this is as much evidence as we're going to get for right now. And I'm like, finally, I need to see that ogre. 2025 is a reasonable time frame in my opinion. Okay, if you still have not seen Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, do yourself a favor, check out that masterpiece. And then that post-credit scene that teases the return to far, far away land and meeting some old friends and that swell of a music we know from Shrek. I want these guys back. We talk about movies that could have a giant impact because of nostalgia and growing up with it. Shrek is those characters. As long as you don't mess up whatever redesign art style you do, the story is actually good and on par with movies like the first two Shrek films or Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Oh, we is gonna have billions of ogre dollars to swim in. But alas, that's kind of all we have right now for Shrek 5. So you guys see an NBC employee leak the release date. Are you believing it, or are you just thinking it's a figment of our imagination? We'll never get Shrek 5. All right, bringing us here into talking about the strike and it officially being over. I'm going to go first into the details about the strike, and then I'm going to go into the details of all the movies and projects that are currently being affected and the small updates that we got from just last night when everything got over. So while yes, like about a month back, the writer's strike was over, we were still waiting for the actors to get a fair deal, and without the actors, there wouldn't be anybody on set to film because they're on strike. The biggest thing they were fighting on and was holding the the deal back is studios wanting to use AI. They wanted to scan their bodies and likeness and then include them in movies without paying them. They wanted to bring back actors from the dead without talking to their current living relatives and put them part of the movie. Like that one Flash scene where they basically did that, that was going to be the rest of Hollywood for all of time if they got their way. And thankfully it looks like the studios did budge on it, because we have here an update saying that SAG-AFTRA says they have achieved unprecedented provision for consent and compensation that will protect members from the threat of AI. So for now, at least for the 3 years that this new contract is put in place, AI won't be affecting our actors, and I think that's a good thing. Along with this, there was also a brief bulletin point list of things that they achieved, things like participation bonuses for streaming content, minimum compensation increases, pay increase for background actors, an increase for pension and health caps, all stuff that is going to make a working actor earn a livable wage. Reminder, this is not for your big Dwayne Johnsons, your Ryan Goslings, the 1% of Hollywood that earn millions of dollars. This is for like the other 80 to 90% of them who couldn't afford health insurance, were losing their apartments, people just really trying to live day to day. So that's really awesome and nice, but as soon as it got announced that the strike was over, Deadline came out with a giant article talking about all the projects that are now going to be able to start filming, and even some studios and people have already made announcements about things going on with their movies. So let's start off with Deadpool 3, because I think that's the movie a lot of us in real time saw stop production since we got those amazing set photos of Deadpool and Wolverine on set. Ryan Reynolds gave us a small little update and teased to a new character in Deadpool 3 with, did Dogpool save the day? Not a chance in Gremlin Hell, but she is currently causing the Disney plushie merch department nightmares. Coming with the movie, summer 2024, Dogpool. And that's so nice to see. Not only did we get the confirmation that Dogpool will be included in Deadpool 3, there was rumors that that was going to be happening, and first look at the costume and everything, that is definitely an interesting dog breed to make Dogpool, but I love it. But along with that, him confirming summer 2024, it looks like they're keeping their May release date. They're going to be able to hit that mark. I really hope that is enough time for them to film what they need to and then get the VFX worked in. That has like become such a crucial thing. I don't want to, strain VFX workers, because they could go on strike anytime. But man, I really want Deadpool 3 to look like a good grand movie, because I feel like this thing could be big and I don't want these VFX getting rushed. Still though, pretty cool Deadpool 3 is not moving its release date. Next up, we have Venom 3. Right as the strike was finishing up, it got announced that Venom 3 will now be delayed. It'll be coming out November 8th, 2024. So we still get it next year, but we're getting it at the tail end. In the past, Venom has been coming out in October and they found success in there, but I'm guessing with Joker 2, probably another Five Nights at Freddy's movie, what other horror movies they got coming out, they're like, yeah, let's just go to November. And that doesn't even take into account that it's only a few months away from Kraven the Hunter, that is set to be getting some big reshoots coming up, which is so weird considering that movie was supposed to be released in theaters already. Sony, what reshoots do you need? This movie was about to be released. Deadline reported that Superman Legacy, the movie I think a lot of us are waiting to hear some updates on, is now going to begin filming March of next year. So that's good to know. And James Gunn did also say that once the strike was over, he was going to start announcing a lot of cast members for Superman Legacy. And I think we're waiting on Lex Luthor, villains, and other supporting characters, along with whatever updates go along with the DCU. The finale for Stranger Things is also set to begin filming in a couple of weeks. Man, these kids are going to look like they're 40 when this season gets released, and I'm all up for it because I want to see this finale. Deadline did also mention that the Minecraft movie and Mortal Kombat 2 will begin filming in 2024, but on the Mortal Kombat part, the producer of the movie, Todd Gardner, he actually debunked this and said, this is not true. We are filming before then. So my people excited for Mortal Kombat 2, which I kind of am, because I want to see Carl Urban pull out his best Johnny Cage. The movie's probably going to begin filming in the next couple of weeks. A lot of these movies have release dates to hit, and they don't want to waste any time. So Mortal Kombat 2, still going to be hard at work at that. And again, that is just what we got hours after the strike was over. These next days is going to be a lot of fun seeing what other casting announcements we get. I know people are wanting an update on the Fantastic Four. I would love to hear something on the Batman Part 2, but we just got to be a little bit patient and we'll be getting so much more news. Let me know what you guys think about the actor strike being over. What piece of news got you the most excited? And what are you most looking forward to hearing? And that'll do it for today's Side Flick. I want to thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to watch me talk some movie news. Don't be forgetting to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, especially if you made it to the end of the video. But as always, my name is Chris. Take care.